So I was having a conversation with some colleagues the other day who work at another university, and we were talking about teaching online classes. And I asked them, "Do you guys make any videos of yourself, doing lectures or talking and post it on the blackboard?" And a bunch of people told me, no, they don't, because it's just a waste of time. None of the students ever watch it. Right? So I started thinking, because I'm going to be honest with you all, some of you who remember me, I truly love teaching in person, but I understand the convenience and the many reasons that online brings for a lot of people. So I've been really trying to think about how I can better put together all of my content and deliver it to you in an online format. And I feel as though I do have a few things that I'd like to add through these little short videos. So what my compromise is when I talk to a few of these people is that I'm still going to try to make a few videos. However, my videos, I promise you, I hopefully are not going to be boring and exhaustive. So here's what you can expect from me. Every week, I'm going to post a couple of short little videos. They will never be more than 5 to 7 minutes a piece, right? It's my thought that even if you don't want to look at my ugly face, you can listen to me while you're driving or while you're cooking or doing something. But I'm just hoping that you reflect on what I am trying to talk about and converse so that you can get as much out of the course as you need to. Because again, you are paying for this, and I want you to get the full benefit, right? I need to start out today by kind of laying this groundwork or framework for the leadership class. I have to be a little biased with you and tell you that leadership is one of my favorite courses that I teach. Of course, I'm sure you guys know I teach organizational behavior, and I also teach some management courses. But, this class to me is so much fun because we're not creating new concepts here, right? We're not, learning new accounting measures. We're not learning new MIS stuff. What we're really going to focus on and what you're going to learn about is yourself, right? This is a mostly reflective class. We're going to discuss leadership styles of other people, but all through the homework exercises, we're going to be reflecting on ourselves, right? The videos that I continue to post upon, I'm going to call on you to think deeply about the person and the character that you are and what you want to represent to other people. Whether we're talking about leading people in a sports organization, in a corporation, right? In a school or in a church, wherever you happen to be doing and wherever you're going to apply some of this leadership skills to, I want you to remember that people are going to buy into you and the authenticity that you represent of yourself, right? You should always remember that the decisions that you make as a leader, the questions that people bring to you, is how they're going to judge you as a person, right? So at the end of the day, when you're sitting down and wondering, did I do the right thing? Did I make the right decisions? You should feel comfortable in your skin because you're you and you're wonderful the way you are, right? All of these self-assessments that you're going to be doing every single week is to make you hopefully reflective of your personality traits, see if there's any room for improvement. And even if every week all you do is celebrate your greatness and how wonderful you are, right? Yeah, I rocked that. I'm in the best of the score, right? I'm a rock star. That is super, just to learn that and to affirm that for yourself. So I'm very happy if that's all that ever happens. For myself, I always see areas of growth and areas of opportunity. Even if it's not in the self-assessment, it's by getting it from other people, talking to people at work and asking them, how can I improve? How can I do better? How can I serve you better? So I just wanted to lay this little groundwork about the videos. I will have a couple of videos on here, and I only ask that you watch them because, number one, you're paying me for the content, and I want to make sure that you get it as much as possible, right? Number two, there's some messages that I feel are easier to be delivered like this versus on paper. Now, I would ask of you that the lecture notes, I have written them as if I was going to talk through that in class. For me, it's very helpful when I read stuff sometimes, if I have a private, quiet area to myself, read it out loud and see how much different it is when you actually read it out loud to yourself and think about the stuff that we're trying to talk about and reflect on every single week. Most of the time, it's only about 4 to 5 pages. Shouldn't take that long, right? In addition to my videos, I'm also going to post some other videos. There'll be some TED Talks. There'll be some celebrities. Again, I'm also just asking you to absorb the content, to watch it. If, in fact, one of these videos becomes so painfully awful, one of the TED Talks is dreadful, please let me know so that I can change it. But I've worked on trying to collect this amount of material to really give you guys the most benefit out of the reflection piece of this course that I want you to have. So I think we're going to have a great journey. If I'm being honest, some weeks may be a little challenging because the stuff we're going to talk about, it's going to kind of really promote change for some of you. And let's just be honest, we are all creatures of habit, right? And I'll give you the craziest example. If you ever sit down one day, think about the way that you tie your shoes, right? Most of us tie our shoes going a certain way. You start with your right foot, you take your right shoelace, you pull it over, right? Try and actually do it the opposite way, just one day. Start with the left foot instead of the right. And you're going to say, wow, this feels so awkward. This feels weird, right? It feels strange. All of us are uncomfortable with change. And the same thing comes when we talk about our leadership, our personality, our styles. So the little changes that we need to make to get people to help us more, to respect us more in the workplace, it doesn't come overnight, I promise you, but 3 to 4 weeks it usually takes to make a habit. So if you get in the habit of analyzing your behavior, thinking of how my decisions are affecting other people, asking myself after I've made a big decision, who got impacted? Was it positive? Was it negative? What did I learn from it? Right? We're going to talk about all these things over the next 10 weeks. And it is my goal and my hope and my intention that you at least learn something more about yourselves. That's the goal of the course, so that you can walk away feeling that you're a little bit more empowered to lead. And even if we're not going to lead teams of 1,000, I hope you're a little more empowered to lead yourself through life's journeys, because life is an incredible adventure. Okay? Thank you so much. Talk to you later.